gonna take the win. The checker back to the wheels of two wheels. Nearly the wall.
So here we go, qualifying starting. And I made that bet with Travis, so I'm trying to get all out of these lap times I can. They start a supporter group in the Nitro Rallycross stuff. This turn's really cool because there's a little hump before it, so the car gets light and you can sort of pitch it over it. And then it lands and you're back straight on the gas. Here's our hairpin on the track. Really hard to get these cars rotated since they have no handbrake, so you really have to pitch it in there and try and get back on the gas so it doesn't bicycle. So Travis, coming up, he starts to slow down and try and get me to go around him because I have a rabbit right here. So right here he starts to slow down and I say no, you can keep on going, Travis, because I want to keep you as a rabbit so I can see if I'm gaining or losing on you. Right here, he starts to go again. This is our finish line jump. It's probably the one we get most air off of, but it's not our longest jump. That jump is really weird because it has one side of the jump is really flat and out, so you don't get much air, and one side of the jump has a bigger lip, so you can get a lot more air on that side. That jump right there had one of the biggest flips of the race on there. This jump is really cool because it doesn't look like we're getting a lot of air because it like sort of comes up with you. It's just like falling out from under you. But we're actually flying like 200 feet. There's a little drop off right here, and you sort of turn right as you land, and it gets the car set, and it goes. It's pretty cool. Here's our finish line jump again. So we have 3 laps in this qualifying, and these first 2 laps, I was just trying to get used to Travis's line, see what he was doing so I could try and improve on it. And I noticed he was going to the inside, so I tried that 1 lap, and I felt it was a little better, so I kept doing it. Here, I thought I was catching Travis, but I wasn't really sure. I think it was this lap that my spotter came into my ear and he said, we got to pick the pace up a little bit, and that gave me tons of motivation, and I started picking up my pace. This is our last lap, and there's that jump again. You can see the car have a little bit of body roll right there. And Travis went all the way to that edge to try and get no air, but I went to the inside side so I can try and it's a faster line, or it's not faster, but it's quicker. Or it's not quicker, but it's a shorter, it makes the track shorter. So there's a little hump before that turn, and the car gets real light, and then it sets back down, and it takes a little to get used to. Same with this turn, you're coming up the hill, turn right, and then there's a little hump and you get down and the car sets and you get right back on the gas and drive out of the turn. So that was the finish. My spotter really helped me there. He told me to pick up the pace a little bit and gave me tons of motivation. I ended up getting second. Travis got third. Deegan got fourth, and Greg got first. And I ended up winning $1,000. That's a win. Second, I'm always happy with that, especially if it's my first race in side-by-sides. But hey, I had a pretty good qualifying. I'm really happy with it. I was talking smack to Travis Pastrana yesterday, and he said he bet me $1,000 that I couldn't beat him in qualifying. And what do you know? I beat him in qualifying today. So now he owes me $1,000.
Joined up here by Ben Maier, and again, 13 years old. You got that $1,000 on you, Ben?
Yeah.
Who gave you that $1,000, bro?
He actually has got it on him.
Thanks, bro. This is $1,000 cash from Travis Pastrana because he's a man of his word. And how did you earn this?
Yesterday I was talking smack to him, and he said, I bet you won't beat me in qualifying. I'll pay you $1,000 if you do. And then I beat him in qualifying.
And here is the side
Now
by
you
side.
got
You
beat
Deegan too. You beat Deegan and Travis.
So you got Travis Pastrana on the second row. You got Robbie Madison, and 13 years old Ben Maier. Then on third row, Brian Deegan and Terry Madden. And bring up the rear, the female that is Leticia Buffoni.
Hoping Ben Maier's taken that $1,000 out of his pocket. Race suits are notorious for phones dropping out. That we don't want to see, a grand fluttering into the air on the run down to turn one. He was doing such a good job earlier. And red lights are on. Watch for the green. Looking up at the front row. Brilliant start by Buffoni from the back row there. She's got a little bit of wheel spin then. Drops back from the pack. Up at the front, sliding wide. Travis Pastrana, Michaud looks up the inside line. Maier's going to get into P3. Madison on the outside of Maier as they run down, and they're going super wide. Deegan's going out really wide. Jared, watch for Deegan in the background. I was hoping they'd run wide, and they haven't. They've all nailed it onto the apex. Maier almost got up the inside of Pastrana. It's Pastrana versus Michaud on the run down the back run now.
I'll tell you what, Travis Pastrana's giving it the beans, but Ben Maier is right there, 13 years old. He is not going anywhere. Oh, look at that. Ben and Gray get into it, fighting for that second position. You got 5 laps, guys. Chill out.
Yeah,
you can't win on the first lap, kids.
Oh, huge jump in the background there from Robbie Madison. Nothing less than we would expect as Deegan's up the inside of Madden. Michaud goes Joker. I think that's a bit early, Jared,
That's
because you're going to stick yourself in
so
traffic.
Does Deegan.
Yeah, Deegan's gone, Buffoni's gone as well. Okay, so Deegan's gone. I can see why Deegan would go. He wasn't quite where he wanted to be.
Right.
As now you see Madison coming up alongside Maier. So Maier now, watch for Maier and Madison up at the hairpin. Remember how different their driving styles were in the previous race.
That is right. So here we go. Ben Maier, who we had up here in the booth, and we're talking to Matto. He loves driving. He loves to go fast. What kind of line? Look, he's taking that tighter line. Is he going to dive in on Ben? Oh, look at that. No, not enough.
But he did the Maier on him, didn't he? He got the car straight. Look how late he could brake when he had it straight. I'm not saying it's right. You do want some rotation on these cars on the way in, but to make that move, he wanted to brake straight. He's piling the pressure onto Maier.
Really well done. So again, Travis Pastrana, the 199. He is out front. He's got the clean air. Look at that kick. Oh, man, that thing
Did you
gripped
see
up.
that? When he landed on one wheel, pulled him hard, didn't it? Off to the edge of the track.
Pastrana's got something to prove. He's got 58.4 on that lap time. And Robbie Madison sitting there behind Ben. Can he get the 13-year-old driver?
I might have gone, if I was Madison, I might have gone Joker on the last one. But I think what's important, Jared, is to look at that and see how far back Michaud. He's only 4.5 off the back of Pastrana. Did this last time. Early Joker, nailed the lap time to try and come back at it. So at the minute, I think Michaud and potentially Deegan as well have got enough pace to get past Pastrana.
Right now, they are, I mean, nothing super disruptive. I'm surprised Deegan is not. Oh, wow, looks like, is that?
Shortcut for Deegan. He got him sideways on the way, so Deegan's gone. He's lost too much time. It's about Michaud, but Michaud was coming up. Was it Madden that he's behind him? We know Madden's had some issues with his car.
Madden's right behind Robbie.
Yeah, so that could cost him. Michaud needs to get past Madden as they come up over the big jump in the background. You'll see in the leader, Pastrana goes Joker. Maier goes Joker. They've been told by their spotters. Michaud's getting too close in the background. Michaud can't find a way past, and it's going to cost him. Pastrana might get out in front. Michaud finally passes. He's going to get up the inside of Pastrana too. Almost 3 cars wide. Oh, Pastrana just gets running outside of him.
Wow, really well done. Matto now takes the lead. Pastrana, and then look at Maier jumps back to 4th. So Michaud now sits in 3rd.
Brilliant tactics from their spotter. For Pastrana, they spotted Michaud was getting held up by Madden. It was a bit of a problem for him there, and so they sent Pastrana in because he was within 4.5 and he didn't get it done.
All right, now Ben Maier going for that final podium spot. But right now it's Robbie Madison, so there's the Joker predictor. They're saying he's going to lose first, so they think that Pastrana, again, the delta here, so they're going to look at the slip. I mean, it's 2.3 seconds, and he might even be knocked down all the way to 5th. Looking at the time splits here, you got 3.7 seconds. Ben is behind Matto.
He stayed out, and that's exactly what I would have done as well, Jared. There's no point in going in now. He knows he doesn't have the margin. They're within 2 seconds of him. 2.5, 3.5. The top 3 are going to be covered by less than 3.5 once Matto goes. Might we see a last lap dive from Michaud, who jumps up big on the inside, chucking up the inside of Pastrana into turn 1.
Look at that. Travis dives in and throws the block on Greg. Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
He's having another look, Jared. He's going to go up at turn 2 as well. Oh, now he goes empty, chucks it sideways, trying to go around the outside. Pastrana's having his work out. Big time contact again.
We got rubber-to-rubber contact. Look at this. Michaud goes on the outside. Can he get him here, or is Pastrana going to hold on to it? Remember, he's still, both these guys are fighting for 2nd right now, but keep in mind, Robbie Madison has to take the Joker lap. Pastrana could get the win, or is Michaud even going to take the pass?
This is why we love a bit of side-by-side action. Michaud comes up over the jump. He jumps long and big. Madison goes off to the Joker lap. Now Pastrana holding the inside line. Michaud dives up the inside. 3rd bit of contact on this final lap. The Canadian driver desperately trying to get past the 199. Pastrana gonna take the win. The checker flag. 2 wheels to Michaud. Nearly the wall. Maier gets him at the final jump.
Gets 2nd.
Unbelievable.
Jumps up, oh my gosh, Michaud goes for it. He gets up on 2 wheels. Look at Pastrana. That is redemption for him. Travis Pastrana gets the win in side-by-side.
Brilliant. That might be, that's one of my favorite races we've ever had. It was
Michaud was in 2nd. He was fighting Pastrana. He tried passing, but Pastrana, the signature double thumbs up for the Can-Am Yokohama, number 199. Pastrana gets the win. Ben jumped up to 2nd, 13 years old. Look at that. And again, Greg Michaud gets 3rd.
Just finished up race number 2. Ended up 2nd. I started 4th. I last lap, last turn, I was in 3rd behind Travis and Greg. And Greg, he hit the inside of the turn. It's like a patch of dirt and grass, and he got up on 2 wheels real high, and I made it around him because he got up into the wall a little bit, and he ended up 3rd. I got 2nd, but Travis came out with the win, and I'd love to thank all the Nitro guys and Travis Pastrana for putting this event on. Great learning experience. I learned a ton about dirt, the side-by-side racing, dirt, the car control, and jumping.
In 2nd place, hailing out of the USA, just 13 years young. Let's give him a warm welcome.
Still in diapers.
One more time, make some noise for Ben Maier. You're going to be fun to watch your career unfold. It is beautiful right now to see what's happening. So, congratulations, Ben.
That better be non-alcoholic
out here
champagne.
for the side-by-side class. The mastermind of Nitro Rallycross. Let's get loud and proud for Mr. Travis Pastrana. And he was on the podium here in side-by-side class yesterday, 3rd place finish, but going to the top today. One more time. together for our side-by-side racers, everyone. And Ben, congrats, man.
As we see Terry Madden and that black rifle machine come on in. America!
The state of the nation.
America, baby!
You know what? He's got one win, Jared, but we all know the win that Pastrana really wants is in Group E later on. So Pastrana from Maier and Michaud is your top three here. Can Pastrana get 2 from 2 later on today?
Wow.